Well, here we go then. How about that for a video introduction? Not even had the chance in order to say hello to you all. And we've got a cracking Hartley Lands Nix Lake common carp for us, absolutely pristine. I really couldn't ask for anything better, and this is caught out near an island spot on which I've been targeting this morning with a little bit of bait, so it's certainly paid off really well. But other than that, welcome to Hartley Lands Fisheries, and welcome to a 36-hour session with me and Grandad. Well, what a great start to the morning we've had, and I think that just kind of sums up how Hartley Lands Fishery, especially on Nix Lake, has been doing as of recent. This lake has been producing some quantities and qualities of fish. Literally, first 40 pounders come out of the lake, so £40.12 I think that was. A fellow Team Hit It Bait member, Carp Lou, landed a £30 common out of the swim that we were actually in last time that we were here, when we had all those lovely carp and that one beautiful mirror carp that we had. So, and other than that as well, there's been so many 20s coming out. It has just been doing really well as of recent. And do you know what, when I say as of recent, it does well all year round. It is one of my favourite lakes in order to fish, and I think again just sums up catching a carp within the first hour of getting here. Yeah, need I say any more? But with that in mind, it's been a little bit of a nightmare morning. As Granddaddy's just casted out there. It sounded like he hit a tree. Speaking of trees, I got caught in a tree this morning. Not me physically, but the rig. Grandad's also been caught in a tree this morning as well. I forgot my tent pegs for my bivvy. I forgot my lid for my bait bucket. It's been a little bit of a nightmare, really. Yeah, it's just one of those sessions where, you know, you just think, I don't know really what you think. I mean, I had to take 5 minutes just to compose and just think about things in a strategic way. You know, it's paid off. I've now got makeshift pegs, because I normally take 2 bivvies with me. It's getting into the autumn. Well, it is the autumn now, getting a little bit colder, so I have my Sonic Extractor bivvy with me for the winter, and then I have my Foxy Sea Shelter Plus. It's like a little bit of a living area really, so it works out all right for me, to be fair. But anyway, I've got the woolly hat on to start off. You know, it's getting cold now. It's going to be single digits tonight, which is just, yeah, it's a bit of a change. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a little bit busy for me as of recent, work, etc., and other commitments, shall we say. So yeah, it's been busy, but it's nice to be able to get back out again and be able to fish. But 36 hours we've got here. We're here till tomorrow, probably leaving around about 5-6 o'clock, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can land a few more in that time. As I say, Grandad's with us, so you know there's going to be at least some drama or chaos or just anything really. It's just unpredictable. It really is just unpredictable, so need I say any more? But anyway, we're sort of going towards lunchtime now. I've finally got everything set up. I'm relaxed now. I feel like I can sit down, which is a good thing in order to have. But we are here at peg number 12, which is a peg which I've not fished here yet. So I've got an island behind me there. I've got a few spots which I've seen a few fish show, and I've got some binoculars now as well. My nan got me some binoculars for my birthday, so she said you can use those in order to pinpoint those spots where the fish are feeding. So I'm looking forward to using those. But I think it's going to be a good session. It's going to be a little bit cold, a little bit rainy, just a perfect, you know, autumn session really. So yeah, let's see what else we can get out. With that in mind, I'll catch you all in a little bit. Right everyone, this is an absolute cracker of a mirror carp. Oh my word, look at that. That is unbelievable. The best mirrors that I've ever caught have come out of Nix Lake, and I mean this is just going to show you why. This is a beautiful carp. Look at the scales on there, absolutely mint condition. I'm blown away with this one. This is absolutely gorgeous. Other side, oh, same again, just absolutely beautiful. And I will show you the other side of this in a minute. It's just absolute scales galore. What an absolutely cracking fish in order to get. Let's quickly show you the other side. And wow, it doesn't disappoint. That is unbelievable. I'm so pleased with this one. That's up there with the top mirrors that I've caught, but they've all come from Nix Lake. Wow, I just cannot believe what I'm looking at. This is just unbelievable. Thank you very much, Hartley Lands Fisheries. Thank you very much, Carp. Let's get this back for someone else in order to observe just how beautiful this carp is, but absolutely fantastic. Right everyone, I'm a little bit lost for words at the moment. I've just had about a 20-minute fight with the fish and it just felt different, and I'm telling you, this is the biggest carp I have had out of Nick's Lake so far. Don't even need to weigh it to tell you, but this is going to be an absolute cracker. Let me show you what we've just got. This is the biggest carp I've landed out of Nick's Lake, and in all honesty, this has definitely seen a lot of things. This is an absolutely beautiful carp. Around about 23 pounds this, and it's a new lake PB for me. I am just so pleased. This gave me an unbelievable fight. Really, really did. But I am over the moon with that. I'm shaking, as I always tend to do. But I am extremely pleased with this one. I'll quickly show you the other side. And of course we'll get it back, but thank you very much, carp. Well, here we go then everyone. Here's the other side. And again, this has certainly seen a lot of things in its times, but I'll tell you what guys, I couldn't wish for anything better. Genuinely I couldn't. What an absolutely fantastic capture in order to get. Got all our photos, so now let's let this beautiful, majestic creature go back into the water. But thank you Nick's Lake, and thank you carp. Get in. Well everyone, what a great day it has been so far, and to be fair, in the midst of doing everything in between the takes, I've been sorting a lot of my fishing gear out. So anyway, time for conversation now. So biggest carp I've had out of the lake here at Nick's, that was 23 pounds. Absolutely brilliant. I'm very, very pleased with that. And in amongst that, we've had 2 cracking carp as well, mid doubles, which has been really nice in order to have. So good day so far. Grandad hasn't caught anything yet, but he will do soon. I've got full confidence. Anyway, have a look at the spots of which we've been feeding. So I'm just showing you now the first spot which we've been going to, little scattering of hit it bait, tuna and crayfish boilies over the top, and then the other side sort of near to where the island sort of goes round, again very, very minimal scattering of bait over the top. Method Mix has been doing all the work. I'm 70 grams method feeder this time, not a 56, so it's allowed me to put a little bit more bait out. I want more bait out there for the fish in order to see, and it has paid off, so I'm really pleased with that. But overall it has been a very, very good day. So into the evening, tactics are going to be slightly changed. So I'm going to have a moment of putting quite a bit of bait out over the top of those spots, and that is going to be it for the rest of the night. I know the spot that's been working, it's been that spot near the corner of the island, so that is the one of which I'm going to focus a little bit more on, but I'm confident with whatever I put there because I know there's a good chance that a fish is going to find it. So fingers crossed into the rest of the evening. But I tell you what, as I say, tuna and crayfish working wonders, and it's all been caught on the method feeder. So it's just, yeah, I just love this kind of fishing. So this kind of fishing, I've not known anything else, to be honest with you, and I love it. So yeah, it's been really, really good. So dinner soon, evening's going to be rolling on. Hopefully we can get a few more out. Hopefully Grandad catches one as well. He's not too far away from me, so he'll see it in this video anyway, but he will at some point catch. But slight scatter of rain today, not due into the evening. I sound like a weather forecaster, but you know what I am about the weather, so we'll see how it goes. But good day, let's see what the evening brings, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
A little too low, too very dark.
We've not had any yet, have we? This side?
Nothing yet.
No, but there will be by that willow tree.
So. I'm getting fed up with this.
We've got a barbie on anyway, and some burgers. Right, so I'm just about to send the rods back out again, and I thought I would show you something briefly that I have acquired. I've used it before, but I've not directly shown it, and it has made a world of difference. And it is this. Yes, so tuna and crayfish, as I say, is a prolific bait for me. Not only just me, but the other anglers that use it. And you've got tuna and crayfish spray, so really you're just doubling the chances. And the completed rig with the method mix on there, be careful not to get any of that off, but with that on top and a nice tuna and crayfish boilie at the bottom, nothing really can go amiss. Adding a little bit of hook bait spray, and there you go. Can't really go too wrong with that, can you? This, hopefully, fingers crossed, is going to land us another cracker. So let's see what happens. Well everyone, the evening is drawing to a close. Got to get used to this, to be fair. All those nice sunny evenings in the summer where it's light till around 9 o'clock, obviously all changes now. But either way, we've been really lucky today, to be fair, with the weather. We had an odd few showers earlier on, but it's made out to be a really nice evening. I have no idea what's just happened there. Something's just fallen and... I don't know what that is. I don't know where that's come from. Right, anyway, completely lost track of what I was saying, but anyway, right, both the rods are out for the night. I have no idea where that's just come from. Both the rods are out for the night, no bait over the top, method feeder's going to do all the work. Grandad hasn't caught yet, but I'm sure he will, most likely during the night, but again, I don't really tend to catch during the night, but we'll see what happens. But either way, I'm absolutely shattered now, so I'm going to head to bed. So if I don't get anything during the night, I will see you all in the morning. Good night. Right, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but got a second 20 of the session. And oh my word, have a look at that. 22 pounds worth of pure mirror carp. And look at the scales, honestly. Could this session get any better? I really just... I'm absolutely blown away with this carp. This is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Second 20. It's just crazy. I said I don't really tend to catch at night. Well, to be fair, it's late evening, but you really can't go wrong with this. Right, quickly show you guys the other side and then sadly get this fish back, but oh my word. Well, there we go then, guys. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. This is just unbelievable. Oh, hit it bait, tuna and crayfish. You are working some wonders. Wow. I'm going to get a few photos and then we'll get this one back, but what an absolutely gorgeous carp. Get in. Absolutely get in. Well, good morning everybody. A quiet night ensued last night, and to be fair, the carp that we had was around about 8:30 towards sort of 9 o'clock last night, so we kind of got that in the late evening, to be fair. But yeah, last night was quiet, no bites for either me or Grandad. We're well into the morning now, nothing to report thus far. It is definitely a thing where the fish activity is especially more observable. I think it's more at the time of the year, really, into autumn, into the evening times, into the night time. You certainly hear them crashing out more, and if you're very, very observant and using whatever light that's remaining left of the sun, you can see where they're showing under the water. So especially during the day, there's not much in order to show, which is why sometimes it is good in order to have your equipment or bivvies etc in a way so that you can pack up and move over to another swim if you need. But in this case, we're going to stick here. I'm still very confident in that left hand spot towards the corner of the island, so we're going to see if that manages to pay off. But so far, if we don't catch anything today, I'll be more than happy. All my luck, I'm really hoping he's going to go to Grandad now so that he can at least get one before the end of the session. So I'm going to leave around about 5 o'clock today, as obviously we are going to be battling a little bit more with the lights when it comes into the evening time now. So we'll see if we manage to get anything throughout the day. But a lovely day to ensue, around about 20 degrees or so in terms of the temperature, although it doesn't really feel like that at the moment, and it's not meant to rain, so I think a good day is going to be in stock. So we'll see if we can get amongst a few more, and hopefully next time I see you it'll be with the carp. If not, I'll catch up with you throughout the day. So I'll speak to you all in a little bit. Right, so we've had a couple of developments during the day. The first development of which I have made is that I found out where the objects that fell last night whilst I was doing the outro before going to bed has come from, and as you can see, it has come off of the Fox Easy Shelter Plus. I'm pretty devastated, to be honest with you. I don't really know how it might have happened. Might have got caught on something, or it was on the last thread. I'm not too sure, but either way, that is the culprit, unfortunately. So one of those things, isn't it? But either way, in terms of other developments, one of those is the fact that unfortunately I have realised why my tent pegs were not in the bag, and that is because I had a moment of deliberation of thinking that actually my last bivvy that I had, I lost the tent pegs for, and I actually used the Sonic Extractor tent pegs for that bivvy, and it is in the garage, so that is a problem. But anyway, we'll work that out next time. But we're into the afternoon now, no catches in order to report, unfortunately. Grandad's still not had anything, but you never know. It's actually a little bit more colder today in terms of the winds, although it says it's warmer. I don't think it is, but again, we've left the rods out for quite some time. I think I might leave them there until the end before we go. I just got a good feeling about that left-hand spot, so we'll have to see what happens. But either way, it's been a good session for us, which is a good thing. But in terms of other fishing trips that are going to be coming up, obviously it is getting colder, so we are going to be looking at getting down to Elphick's again. Prairie is really booked up this year into the later months as well, so kind of a good thing in a way, but it does mean that we have to plan a little bit further ahead, and I think we're probably going to be fishing Prairie during the really cold months. Doesn't really bother me because I like a winter challenge, but that's probably going to be the way that it is. I definitely want to get down here again. I want to try out Bramley, which is another specimen lake here that they have here. It's quite tricky. I think it's probably the trickiest water on the complex, to be fair, but that being said, they've had a plentiful of captures out over the last few months or so we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm very happy. I just wish Grandad would get something, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to start packing away the bivvies and everything slow time, so we're ready to go, and fingers crossed we manage to get one more carp, but we'll see what happens. So with that in mind, I'll speak to you soon. Well everyone, I'm afraid to say that's going to be the end of the session. Unfortunately, Grandad didn't manage a carp in this session. It's just sometimes the way things goes, isn't it? But there's going to be times where he's going to be absolutely smashing it and bringing in the carp, and we're going to be in the same position. As I say, it's just one of those things in fishing, especially into the later months into the year. If you're not on the right spot at the right time, it's more difficult in order to get that fish. But nevertheless, I think it worked out really well for us, to be fair. That one spot which we had going, continuing bait over the top, but that was all yesterday, and today we didn't even get a peep of anything. So again, just goes to show. But either way, if you're thinking of a great venue in order to come down to, please do come down to Hartley Lands Fishery. It's a great venue, plenty of other lakes here as well, in order to get your hands amongst some cracking carp of them which they've got here. So plenty of opportunity, great facilities, and just overall a really nice place in order to go to. But other than that, don't go anywhere. As I say, stay tuned. We've got plenty more adventures to come, plenty more carp to land, and plenty of more bankside memories in order to make. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the rest of the winter months, especially as we go into winter, although we are in autumn, but it won't be long, and see what else we managed to get out. But other than that, I really do appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for all your support. The channel's now reached a year since it's been active. We've had a great amount of adventures so far, and I'm really thankful to all of you who support, like, and comment on the videos. So thank you very much. But other than that, and as always, I look forward to seeing you all on the next adventure. So take care.